teach you how to manage your disease. We make sure you know how to take your medications and how to recognize signs and symptoms before requiring hospitalization, no matter how many visits it takes. You didn't move to Florida to be sick. You moved here to enjoy the rest of your life. And that's exactly what our team of nurses, therapists, and aides at All County Healthcare help you do.
The following programming is furnished by you and your doctor.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. Ant2.tv presents You and Your Doctor, teaching you to live a longer and healthier life. Proudly sponsored by All County Healthcare, where people are the heart of our business. All County Healthcare is a Medicare certified agency where one call will service all your home care health needs. For more information, call 954-717-7027 or visit our website, allcountyhealthcare.com. Now, let's get informed to living a longer and healthier life. Here is your host for today's show.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to All County Healthcare's show of You and Your Doctor. All County Healthcare is a Medicare-certified home health agency. We've been providing care to people in the Tri-County area for over 30 years. And tonight, we have a very special guest here with us. I'm so proud to introduce Maria Arias, our Director of Nursing for All County Healthcare. Maria, welcome to our show.
Thank you, John. That was a lovely introduction, and it's a pleasure to be here and represent the company.
We are so glad and so happy to have Maria here. We're pulling her away from a busy schedule. Her day starts real early and ends sometimes very late. Maria, thank you for joining us here. Tell us a little bit about your position of Director of Nursing for All County Healthcare.
So, John, as a director for All County Healthcare, I have the responsibility of overseeing not just the day-to-day operations, but everything concerning the patient's care, from the beginning, the scheduling, the paperwork, the processing, making sure they get the services they need, following up with them. Fortunately, it's a full-time job, and it's an adventure every day. You never know, what you're going to get, so it's as much a learning experience, too.
Oh, that's wonderful. That is absolutely wonderful. And, All County Healthcare is like a family operation. We really are passionate about providing the best care for our individuals and making sure they're very comfortable in their setting. So, Maria, tell us a little bit about your background. Tell us what made you interested in becoming a registered nurse?
So when I was younger, I grew up in a family full of nurses. All the female figures in my life were nurses, cousins, aunts. It was, it was very inspiring. I always got to hear their stories, their adventures, per se, when I would get home. And it just really grew this deep passion for nursing in me. And I just decided to combine it and pursue it. And here I am now.
Oh, that is just wonderful. It's so nice when you hear about somebody who's passionate about care and who comes up from a family of caregivers like yourself and your family. It's a very, very special thing, and we appreciate that. So a lot of people are not that familiar with the different types of nursing that goes on in our communities. You have your nurses that work in doctors' offices. You have your nurses that work in hospitals and facilities. What made you want to pursue the passion and the avenue of working in home health care?
That's an excellent question, John. So, I always say home is where the heart is. And it's a very different environment in the home. You get to see different sides of people and, really help them, at their, sometimes, unfortunately, their worst. When they're in the home, they could have, limited resources, all sorts of things. And then, they really come to depend on you. So it's a wonderful thing.
Excellent. That is very interesting. And, it is a growing number of people that do need this type of care at home. Tell us, All County Healthcare, what counties do they provide services in?
Fortunately, at the moment, we are tri-county licensed, so we can service in Miami, Broward, and all of Palm Beach County as well.
That's excellent. That's excellent. That is wonderful, folks. And All County Healthcare can always be reached at 954-717-7027. And like the Director of Nursing said, Maria said so graciously, we do provide care to individuals in Palm Beach County, Broward, and Miami-Dade counties. We are happy to see you or your loved one. Please call us at any time. You can also check out our website at www.allcountyhealthcare.com. Thank you. So, Maria, what is your typical day as the Director of Nursing for All County Healthcare like?
Oh boy, do we have that much time? Well, I start off my day going in, making sure that everything from the past day was addressed, be it scheduling, be it, calling. Then I move on to the newer referrals. I discuss with my case managers, my intake, just to make sure everybody is up to speed on anything. I'll have a meeting with my QA team to catch up on any loose ends that may need tying up. Hopefully take lunch at some point and, eventually go home.
Yes. I can definitely say Maria is a very hard worker. She's driven and passionate about what she does. And we're just so happy to have her part of the team. And we're very, very lucky because she wears many hats and she does quite a bit in a regular day. So what type of specific types of services does All County Healthcare provide? Like we're familiar with the nursing and some of the therapies, but are there specific other qualities of nursing or different entities of the therapy that we also provide?
That's an excellent question, John. And I do think a lot of people need to have that information. So at All County right now, we do provide different branches of nursing. We provide psychiatric, we provide medication management, pain management. We provide lymphatic drainage therapy for those patients that do have those fluid problems. We can provide vestibular therapy for patients with vertigo. We have an excellent team of social workers that does cover the Tri-County area. We have speech therapists for swallowing and speech evaluations. We have occupational therapists to help patients feel, a little bit more stronger in their upper body, their bathing, really do those safety checks. We have home health aides that can, kind of give them that extra support in the home when they need to do bathing or, other activities of their daily living. And then, of course, we have the regular physical therapy that, last but not least, can get people back up into shape and, really get them feeling more comfortable in their walking.
Oh, that is excellent. That's excellent. We always say at All County Healthcare, folks, we are here to try to help you improve your quality of life because that's what it's about ultimately. And that's why we're so passionate about providing these cares. And once again, folks, you can reach us at any time. We're here for you. We're here in Broward, Miami-Dade, and Palm Beach counties. You can call us anytime with any questions for you or your loved ones, 954-717-7027, or you can reach our interactive website at www.allcountyhealthcare.com. We really appreciate everybody out there. We appreciate all our caregivers, and we just look forward to providing the best possible care for you and your loved ones. So now, Maria, it's a very interesting question when it comes to being homebound and being qualified for home health care. Can you elaborate a little more for our listening audience about what it means to be homebound?
Mm-hmm. Of course, I would be happy to. So a lot of people sometimes have this idea that being homebound means that they can't ever leave the home, which fortunately is incorrect. Homebound just means that you have a considerable taxing effort to leave the home. It's challenging, it would be going out of your way to leave the home. Sometimes you may even need assistance to leave the home. A lot of patients that can be considered homebound can still make it to things such as medical appointments, hospitalizations, even, small local errands. It does become a little bit challenging when they're going to have dinner at a family restaurant, for instance. But homebound is in a sense, a flexible term. And at All County Home Health, we do have the licensed professionals with a great variety of knowledge that can answer those questions if we are called.
Excellent, excellent. Well, thank you for that very detailed explanation, because I know there's a lot of folks out there that they run into a quandary, and they understand that Medicare is there to provide and pick up the cost of home health care, which is wonderful. But they just don't know how they can qualify, or how they go about doing it, because we have many different doctors that write scripts for home health care, and we also have some that are not as familiar with them. But we do urge any doctor that works in the Tri-County area that's not familiar with All County Healthcare to please feel free to reach out to us. We have many high quality and experienced community liaisons that are traveling in the Tri-County area that are out there to connect with these new doctors. We have a number of them moving in from other areas. We have a number of them that are coming from medical schools, and we want you to know we're here for you here at All County Healthcare. We're happy to do an in-service, let you meet our team, and provide the best possible care for your patients. We can reassure you on that. So please, if you're a doctor, please feel free to reach out to us. We're here for you at All County Healthcare, 954-717-7027. So Maria, specifically, with All County Healthcare, how could somebody get a specific question answered by a professional, either you yourself or one of the other many case managers that work for our team?
That's an excellent question. So as you graciously mentioned, we are, a very proactive organization. We believe in being there for our patients, and not just our patients, our patients' family members, doctors, anybody that might have a question. So calling the number that's, been listed on the website, on the company logo, can get you easy access to somebody that can answer your questions. We have people on call at all times, 24/7. And if for whatever reason we can't be reached, we are strong callbackers. So we will definitely give a call back same day.
That's right, folks. We are on call 24/7. We do have an after-hours service that provides very detailed information and will get the message about you or your loved one over to one of our registered caregivers right away. So you can always call the same number, and you're going to speak to a live individual. You're not going to get an answering machine. You're going to speak to a live individual who is going to graciously take you or your loved one's information, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Once again, that number is 954-717-7027. And rest assured, we are here for your home health care needs. So, Maria, are you currently or the HR department recruiting more therapists and nurses to provide home health care for All County Healthcare?
Yes, we believe in always recruiting. It's a very rigorous interview process. We do an orientation. We ask a lot of tough questions in the beginning, but we think it's important to be selective of who we choose. We are sending people to patients' homes after all, and any person that does go out to see our patients is a direct representation of us. So we want to make sure that only the best are servicing out there in the community. But yes, if anybody knows anybody, friend, family member, and wants to refer them our way, we're more than happy to work with them.
That is absolutely wonderful. And folks, you hear that. Caregivers out there that are looking for a career change, or if you're new to the area, All County Healthcare will provide all information so you can apply for a position. We have a wonderful HR director, Andrea, who would be happy to assist you in the application process. She can field your phone call and provide any type of question you might have about the benefits that All County Healthcare could provide, the salary, or the very, very comprehensive package that we can offer you. And we do ask that you be patient if she's not available. you can provide all your information to us at All County Healthcare with your return phone number and an email address, perhaps, and we will definitely get back to you because we are very, very much looking for great caregivers. Of course, experience helps, and this includes nurses of RNs, LPNs, also physical therapists, occupational, speech, even respiratory therapists are very important. We even hire licensed social workers and home health aides that can provide these kind of services in the home. So please feel free to reach out to us if you or your family member or somebody you know is looking for a great position with our company. Feel free to reach out to us at All County Healthcare, 954-717-7027. You can ask for Andrea Rodriguez. She is our HR director, or anyone that answers the phone can attain your information and pass it on to her. And we do appreciate that, folks, because we know that South Florida is a very growing community, and a lot of people are moving down to this area, and we are always in need and looking for wonderful caregivers to help continue the wonderful services that we provide. So specifically, what type of background would somebody need if they were applying for an RN or an LPN position? Is it mandatory that they have home health care experience, or do we need other type of experience that would help them along in the process?
So as you graciously mentioned, we do prefer people with experience. It doesn't necessarily need to be home health.
Yeah. Folks, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be right back with the You and Your Doctor radio show, sponsored, of course, by All County Healthcare. Thank you, and stay with us.
All County Healthcare has exciting news for any and all patients with COPD or other respiratory ailments. Listen to what renowned pulmonologist Dr. Keith Robinson has to say.
Hello, I'm Dr. Keith Robinson, board-certified pulmonologist, medical director at Fusion Health Pulmonary Rehabilitation, and a board member with the American Lung Association of South Florida. We have exciting news for patients with COPD. We now offer IPV therapy at home, which has been demonstrated to improve airway clearance, decrease hospitalization, and improve quality of life of patients with COPD. Please call All County Healthcare for more information about this FDA-approved therapy.
For further information, call All County Healthcare now at 954-717-7027. That is 954-717-7027, or visit our website at allcountyhealthcare.com. You can also find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Remember, All County Healthcare always puts the patient's needs first. Always puts the patient's needs first. You are listening to You and Your Doctor, Living Longer and Healthier, an informative show that helps you find answers to questions you always wanted to ask but did not have that somebody that could make a difference in your life. Call into the show if you have a question at 888-565-1470, and we will put you on the air to inform all our listeners. Now, back to our show.
Okay. And welcome back, folks. Thank you again for joining us on another version of You and Your Doctor radio show, sponsored by All County Healthcare. All County Healthcare is happy to announce once again that we have our wonderful Director of Nursing here with us tonight. This is Maria Arias, our Director of Nursing, who provides the best care and the best guidance for our caregivers in the office. She is definitely a leader. She's driven. She's passionate about what she does, and we're so happy to have her part of our team. So, Maria, we've spoken about what type of services All County Healthcare provides, and we've also told our listening audience, especially if we have any nurses or therapists that would like to join our team, that they can reach out to us anytime here at All County Healthcare. You can call us at 954 717-727. You can find out more about our company by reaching out to our interactive website, which is www.allcountyhealthcare.com, and we can field any of your questions. Our HR director, Andrea, would love to hear from some of you. If you or a loved one are moving to the area or you're newly looking for new employment, you can reach out to us anytime. You can provide your contact information, come into the office, forward us your resume, and we'd be happy to take a look. We're looking for some great caregivers. Once again, our number 954-717-7027. You can ask for Andrea, or anybody else would be able to assist you with that. So, Maria, we've spoken about what home health care is, what being homebound is, the services that All County Healthcare provides. And now that we have you in front of us, what do you see as some of the new trends in home health care that are starting to occur here in 2022 and going forward?
So that's an excellent question, John. So, the pandemic did change the game. It changed a lot of people's lives, not just for home health, but for hospital. Prior to the pandemic, there was a different set of regulations. Now, post-pandemic, there's a waiver for aides. There's strict vaccination policies. It's made it a lot easier for the aides to go into the house. It's just a simple paperwork. You sign, you get in. Also, as of January, home health is now following what's called value-based purchasing, which is a great thing, really, folks, because it means that the greater we provide services and the greater we take care of our community, the more resources we're going to have to continue doing what we do. It's always, home health has always been about that, about patient care, but now it's moving more in a focused direction towards that. And we're going to see a lot of changes, coming up along with, documentation changes. Our entire outcome and assessment system is going to change to a new spread now called the D2, probably in 2023. So that's going to be fun. That's going to be a whole new learning experience for us. But that's the great thing about home health. You're always learning. You're always growing with it. And sometimes it's curveball after curveball. But here at All County, we're a solid group of people. We've got great professionals, and we've got plenty of resources at our disposal. So we're in it for the long one.
Oh, that is wonderful and very reassuring, Maria. Absolutely. I appreciate the fact that it seems that you are very much ahead of the curve. And what I've experienced with working with you is that you are always there for any questions or follow-ups, whether it be from a patient or other case managers or even the administrative staff. Maria is very driven and passionate about taking care of, you or your loved one, and we can't be happier that she's a part of the team. So, if you were on a panel or you were involved in some of the trends that are changing in home health care, Maria, what would you specifically focus on? And this could be a clinical change or even a non-clinical change with home health care. What would you focus on with the forwarding trends?
So, looking forward, I think, as I mentioned earlier, the pandemic has been a game changer. So now telehealth is really prevalent, something that wasn't before, because normally, in the past, you had to have what we call a face-to-face encounter with a doctor to be certified for home health. Now they're a little bit more flexible. Now it can be virtual as long as there's an audio-visual component, folks. You can go get a Zoom or FaceTime even, and have that come back to bring you to home health. But expanding on that topic, I would love to see more telehealth. Honestly, people have been really affected by this. The homebound status is more real now than it probably ever was. And telehealth will go a long way to helping some people get the resources they need when they can't leave the home or where they really wouldn't have access to it. I would love to see doctors, on call, telehealth, through us, through wherever, answering patients' calls, even our own nurses, probably in a telehealth encounter with our patients, getting their questions answered, scheduling appointments, and just being there for them.
That is just wonderful. And I couldn't agree with you more. We are trending in that direction, and some physicians, are more applicable with dealing with telehealth, telemedicine, and the new technologies that are available. And I definitely agree with you wholeheartedly with the trends, and I appreciate the fact that, once again, you're ahead of the curve. Folks, we here are with Maria Arias, the Director of Nursing from All County Healthcare. And Maria is telling our listening audience more about what home health care is, some of the trends that are going on, and what she does in a normal everyday. So Maria, wrapping things up here and stepping off the home health care platform, tell us a little bit about what you're passionate about, what some of your hobbies are outside of work, and what you like to do in some of your free time.
Now, John, you're going to laugh at me a little bit here, but I actually watch webinars on home health. I can't seem to get away from it. I watch webinars. It's always pays to, like John said, stay informed. I read a lot. I exercise as much as I can. I bake, surprisingly.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, thank you again, Maria. It's been a pleasure. We got to have you back. Folks, feel free to call us anytime. You can speak to Maria or leave a message. And thank you again for joining us here for another version of the All County Healthcare Radio Show, You and Your Doctor. Have a wonderful evening, folks.
Thank you for letting us share with you a longer and healthier lifestyle. If you have a doctor or are a doctor and wish to be on the show, call AMP2 TV at 866-244-5422, and we will put you on the air as soon as possible. Tune in next week for more information on living longer and having a healthier life.